looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He keeps it on the design run. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, but he can also start to fumble the football.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Here comes fourth down, and look at this. The lineup in the Wildcat formation. Back in motion now. Direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Ball handed off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quarterback still with the football. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Love the option call here on fourth down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And to a Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback keeps the football, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. A short completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and they will score. Touchdown, Canes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes out to start this drive. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd and long now at the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to pass here. He breaks free. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. QB decides to keep it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that will pick up the first down, spotted at 38.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, well, well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll run out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job at blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Oh, he's lost the ball. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time
looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see what this defense has made. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. And the Canes looking to run some tempo here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Bursts into space. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Working clock with the ground game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. QB keeper all the way. Muscles past the defender. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense play keep away and secure the victory. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been